Everybody's missing out on my great dance moves.
No, they weren't. We're here at Wormholes, everybody.
Hello!
Hi,
What's up?
welcome back. We're not talking Star Trek today, we're talking something else. And this one comes courtesy of one of our fine, wonderful Patreons. Was it Holly? Was it Holly Mack?
Yes, Holly Mac
Okay.
77795.
Holly Mack
77795.
Well, that was spooky. I don't like that. Don't ever do that again. I am about to walk out.
No.
I don't even know why I did that. It was like you just reached through the screen and just like possessed me. I don't like that, and I feel gross on the inside. So yes, Holly Mack 77795 requested that we take a look at Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and we decided to make this our kind of tribute to Nicholas Brendan, who left us late last month. Nicholas Brendan, of course, the actor who played Xander Harris, the focus of this episode, the Zeppo, which instantly all the Buffy fans just went, ooh. And everybody else is like, the what? The Zeppo. The Zeppo.
The Zeppo.
This is basically follow the B plot this time. Don't matter what's happening in the A plot. The A plot's doing its own thing. We're following the guy with no powers.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. It's such an amazing episode. But before we get into that, let's take a look. I don't have my glasses on. Will you please hit the button that says where we landed? Because I can't see.
I got you.
What was that? Was that Babylon 5? I can't see. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to go get my eyes checked because this sucks. I don't like it.
Well, don't feel so bad.
I don't know who told me to. I don't know who said, hey, you know what'd be fun? Let's grow old. I'm like, oh, that sounds like a grand time. Let's do it. Don't do it. It's a mistake. Okay, so let's talk about this episode because it is one of the best episodes of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and I will happily get staked on that hill, probably while dramatic orchestral music swells in the background and the apocalypse is happening somewhere off camera to my left, because that is the genius of the Zeppo. It takes the one character in the room who is always the most likely to be ignored, shoved aside, or just otherwise underestimated, and says, no, let's follow the B story for once. All while Buffy and Angel and Slayer business and end of the world nonsense are all happening in the background like the world's most overdramatic season finale. Xander Harris is out there having the weirdest, grimiest, horniest, and most strangely life-affirming night of his entire existence. And that is what I love about this episode, because it understands Xander better than a lot of people give it credit for. On the surface, it's funny, and it is very funny. This is one of the sharpest comedy episodes that the show ever did, and they did some bangers. It is full of deadpan nonsense, awkward, cool guy posturing, zombie frat boy energy, and Xander just kind of stumbling into it. He looks like he's stumbling through a story that looks like it was transported here from another much stupider TV show. But underneath all that, this is an episode about what it feels like to be the normal one in a world built for special people. Everyone around Xander has a thing. Buffy is the Slayer, Willow's a witch, Angel is a vampire with cheekbones so tragic they deserve their own musical score. Oz is a werewolf who has to lock himself in a cage because the show's budget couldn't handle a werewolf every episode. Giles knows everything because he's contractually obligated to stand near books, and Xander has anxiety and the survival instincts of a deer standing on the highway. And yet the Zeppo does something kind of beautiful. It says being ordinary does not mean being unimportant. Xander does not save the world with destiny or magic or chosen one rigmarole. He saves it because he keeps going. He keeps standing, he gets scared, and he does it anyway. He is deeply uncool, frequently outclassed, and running entirely on panic, loyalty, and whatever fumes are left in that gorgeous car he had in this episode, which I'm
That
super
car
jealous
was
of.
incredible. The color,
It
the
really
design,
was. Oh,
sleek.
this
Yeah,
57 Chevy Bel Air convertible is my dream car. Like, I want that car so badly. Whenever I just saw this episode, it just reminded me of.
yeah,
I went like a month just hating Xander Harris after this, just because he crashed the car into like a
yeah,
person and another car, and I'm just like, how could you do that to it, Xander?
yeah.
This
What's up,
episode.
Karen McLeod? What's up, Patricia? What's up, Holly Mack? I ain't done yet. Good to see you all.
Yes, we have to remind everybody that Joe does exist a little bit during this.
No, it's not that. It's to remind everybody that we acknowledge them.
We acknowledge. We see you. Karuk Mato.
Yeah.
It does not just parody the show. The Zeppo reveals something true about it. In any story full of grand mythology and epic battles and leather coats flapping in the moonlight, there still has to be room for the little guy whose power is basically just showing up. And sometimes, that guy is the one holding the whole thing together with just spit and duct tape. This episode is also stylish as hell. The whole joke of the giant world-ending Buffy plot happening almost entirely off-screen is brilliant. We don't need to see every dramatic speech. And I love it because, sometimes Xander just like stumbles into the middle of these dramatic moments and just interrupts them. And, it's almost like the show metaphorically, not it just like meta making fun of itself. We just see everything from Xander's perspectives, just constant chaos in the distance while he's having his own little coming-of-age thriller with zombie dipsticks. It is hilarious, inventive, and way smarter than people sometimes remember. And yes, I do think this episode is underrated. Not because people dislike it, because I don't think anybody dislikes this episode. I think it's underrated because not enough people talk about it. Not enough people talk about precisely how much it understands its own series. Now, once more with Feeling or The Body or The Gift, those are the episodes people talk about today. But the Zeppo knows that Buffy can be scary, funny, heartbreaking, and ridiculous all at once. It knows the end of the world can happen while some teenage horn dog is trying to figure out whether anybody takes him seriously. That's Buffy. That's the whole magic trick. And of course, we can't talk about this episode without giving a respectful salute to Nicholas Brendan, who died on March 20th at the age of 54. He was best known for playing Xander, and whatever people's feelings are about the character and whatever people's feelings are about Brendan himself, the character warmth, timing, vulnerability, and that very specific kind of bravado that made episodes like this sing. So condolences to Nicholas Brendan's fans and family. So yes, the Zeppo rules. It is hilarious, weird, sly, emotionally honest, and one of the best showcases Buffy ever gave one of its most human characters. It is an episode about being average in a world addicted to exceptionalism. And maybe that's why it lasts. Because as they say, not all heroes wear capes, and not all heroes are chosen. Some of them are just the poor bastards still standing there while the bomb is about to go off. And also, Joss Whedon sucks. You may speak.
Well, friends, I was trying to do my due diligence and trying to find someone connected to Star Trek in this. I did not find them, but I did do a 6 degrees of separation. So I have a string line, like what is it, Charlie Cox from? Oh, not Charlie Cox.
What?
From
Kevin Bacon?
Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Anyway,
Charlie Day.
Charlie Day. Yeah, I got my Charlie Day going. All right. So in this episode, the Zeppo, there is an individual whom his name is Michael Cudlitz. You may remember him from the incredible show back in the 2016s called The Walking Dead. Now, The Walking Dead was directed by an individual named Dan Liu. And Dan Liu directed several episodes of Star Trek Strange New World. So there we go. We did it. We had a little fun with the line of string.
I'm just wondering if I can outdo you. So I'm not ignoring you. I'm just trying to be
all right. He's got to one up the guy.
Yeah, I got to one up you on this one.
So we got 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. We do a 7 degrees of Star Trek. Some more fun. We're also going to be talking about the Artemis landing shortly. Apparently, they landed in Jason's backyard. So he is going to be the new overlord of NASA. So that's going to be.
I put on a ape costume just to mess with.
Just to mess with.
Who are you? What are you doing out of your cages?
That was amazing. But yeah, this was a fun episode. It gets into your bully fan. Okay, that didn't take long.
In this episode, we have a cop played by Vaughn Armstrong, who you know as Admiral Forrest from Star Trek Enterprise.
Wow, very good, very good.
You are a failure, and I'm ashamed of you.
How is that a failure? I went deep. I did deep cut connection.
You went unnecessarily deep.
It was fun.
You went in to remove a gallstone and did a sex change. That's what you did.
They're doing the sex change. They're going to school, boys. They're coming home, little girls. I don't understand it.
I wonder why Artemis Sherman
was a principal, why did not in this episode?
Why did they even bother coming back? Why did Artemis even bother coming back?
I
just kept going,
like,
no, we're good. We're good. Bye.
Bye, Earth. Maybe they know something we don't. Maybe because the trajectory. They're actually coming to the future because sunlight reaches the Earth 8 minutes in the past. Yeah, 8 minutes in the past. So perhaps they know something we don't. I'm talking about space, time, and relativity, my friend. Science.
No, that's just the speed of light. That's not relativity.
It's in there.
No.
Just give me that.
My
just give me
God.
that. It's space and time. Okay, fine. Relativity too, because they relatively had to go through the atmosphere. But we're just gonna think about all those wonderful people on the Artemis, and we're so glad they made it. Even though
I will tell you, I watched them come down live, and that was stressful.
Yeah.
whenever they lost communications for that 6 minutes.
Oh,
I was super stressed. And then it popped to the scene where they were coming down, and they were just showing like this picture of this little capsule just falling like a bullet towards Earth. And I'm just like, where's the parachute? Where's the parachute? Oh God, where's the parachute? So like my heart's just like literally pounding. I'm not exaggerating either. I'm just watching this on my bedroom TV, just doing this the whole time. And then because I'm just expecting, Houston, we have a problem or something like that to happen. And then they open up, and it's just cool. It is so neat. I honestly never thought I'd ever see anything like this in my lifetime. It was so cool.
I thought we had one of these before.
No, I think the last one was 1973, and that was 3 years before I made my grand debut.
I didn't exist.
I know. I didn't either. That's what I was saying.
Oh. Well, I'd like to share some of the wondrous landing with everybody. So there's it from space.
Com check on vehicle.
And then I cut them off. I don't want to hear them. And then there's landing. I of course I don't have anything in between. But yeah, there they go. They made it, and they're right in the water there. Even though that looks like an alien spaceship.
That's all a blur. I can't see a thing.
It's blurry, so don't worry.
Okay, so it's not just me.
No. You don't have to put your glasses on. And then there's the ship.
Honey, this is the worst carnival cruise we've ever been on.
Yeah, right. I think we got on the wrong ship. Uh-oh, here we go. It's fake. Now, I'm going to plug early. You did a video that had me dying today on your channel about conspiracies. I think it's viral. I thought it was fantastic.
Good. I've made all the right people mad. It's so
you sure did. They're in your comments like crazy. Did a blue police box just swoosh by?
Yes. We see the beacon on. However, the recovery team is not seeing the signal. Your
so they're in there, but
the same antenna, so you may run into trouble with the radio.
They made it. No aliens got them.
Yeah, they're fine. Everything's fine. We're all fine. How are you?
4 crew members are in excellent shape.
They're in excellent shape.
And we have 5
Good. I'm happy.
Inflated airbags to maintain an upright configuration so that the recovery team can now begin.
Yeah, they made it.
First.
Yes.
Here we go.
Spoiler alert. They're fine.
Spoiler alert. They're fine. They're all good. Yeah, so back to this episode. Lots of fun. We've got classic bully issues. But this time the bully raises the dead and starts an undead army, which I thought was kind of fun.
As they often do.
They tend to do that a lot.
And you want to talk about subverting expectations. This is definitely an episode where they subvert expectations, and it's wonderful.
Yeah. I had a lot of fun with this. Of course, the amazing car that he had, and the ever gorgeous Christina Carpenter.
Mm-hmm.
That was a lot of my childhood going. There's something happening here. I really like this lady when she goes on
Something
screen.
happening here.
Yeah, I
What
was like,
it is ain't exactly a clown.
and every time she was on the screen, I like this. I want more. Absolute fun, absolute treasure of individuals in this episode. The British man I thought was incredibly fun. The Watcher, and of course we have to give a nod to our good friend Thomas Sapron, who is still struggling with some of his battles there with legal battles for home. So we hope everything works out well for him in the long run. But the big giant monster that came out of the end that they had to fight in a cutscene that was like C plot, it seemed. I wonder if he made that special effect.
I don't know. Maybe.
We should ask him. Should have asked him beforehand. Like, hey,
Should
did you
have.
do this? Did you do this, bro? Yo, bro, did you do this? Just overall, like one of the things that happens when supernatural / sci-fi shows get into the realm of the undead and the undying, much like Shuttle to Confari, you get an opportunity. What? I like that episode.
Ew.
That was fun. That scene when she whipped out that metal whip because she wanted revenge.
That's who the entire episode should have been about.
Yeah,
Shouldn't have been wasting our time with the boring humans. It should have been hanging it with that awesome Klingon woman, that war goddess.
Yeah,
should have been completely about her.
Yeah. The zombies, the Klingon zombies look really cool. And just like this show, when they were
Clombies.
Welcome to the Clombies. Lots of fun dealing with the Clombies. And this episode where they all undead, they're like frat boys, they want to have one more drink-a-thon in the bar crawl. And you know what? It kind of made sense, but I didn't catch the Admiral there. But when the cops rolled up on our friends and the bully, was it me or the girlfriend just was like, whatever. She just didn't care.
She was just a car girl. She was like, I want to be in this car. I don't even want to be.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
I will say, speaking of that, there are a lot of things in this episode that did not age well.
No.
Which I think it was a product of what was going on behind the scenes, because I know that Douche Whedon was saying that he knew he was going to make one of the main characters gay, but he didn't know if it was going to be Xander or Willow. And so I think this is one of those episodes that kind of like they were kind of playing with that, like maybe, but I don't know. I think it just kind of came off as unnecessarily homophobic sometimes, but I'm not saying it's okay. That's just how the 90s be. Unfortunately,
very, very odd time for sexuality. Holly Mack, yeah to what? Just out of curiosity, what do you mean by yeah?
Yeah. Hey, yeah. That's Johnny Cash. Yeah.
And then we
George Jones. Never mind. George Jones did that. Yeah.
What was being said? Yeah, it was an odd time for everything in the 90s.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very odd time.
Very odd time.
Weird time to be a teenager.
Yeah. Yeah. What was something that you thought we didn't get a chance to dive into when it comes to Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
In what way? Like the show never really gave us a chance to, or what?
Yeah, like what was the one thing you said, oh, if I had an opportunity, there's something crawling on you. I think it's a demon.
Yeah, it's my little demon. Come here. Hello. Say hi. Say hi.
This is a little one.
Yeah, this is Demona. She's my little demon girl.
Oh,
all right, go away. Daddy loves you, but go away.
Daddy loves you.
If I had it all to do over again, I would have given, which I know it was a combination of scheduling and the fact that he wasn't going to be on the show that long. I would have definitely found something more for Seth Green to do, because he was so funny on that show. And I think that, I don't know, he had the most interesting supernatural dilemma of everyone. And as I said, it was just basically, I'm just going to go lock myself in this cage. now you're going to hear snarling coming from this direction, but don't pan the camera over there. We can't afford the makeup this week.
We just have like a fur thing. It was kind of weird when they panned over to him and it was like, it was like out of a face. You're like, what's going on here?
That's not Seth Green. Who is that?
Yeah, who is that?
Yeah, I definitely would have done more with Seth Green. But as for, anything I don't think the show ever touched on, I think it got too melodramatic in the 6th season, even though I understood that the theme was that life was the big bad that season. But I don't know. I honestly kind of think it had almost the perfect run.
Oh wow.
I know that the 7th season, some people think that one got a little out of control. I disagree. I thought it was really good. I thought it was a really great place to leave the series off on.
Yeah.
I would have loved it if they'd picked up New Sunnydale. I think it really sucks that they didn't.
Now,
and I'm hoping that later on that they get another chance, because people are making their voices heard. They're just like, yeah, we want more. We want to see the further adventures of middle-aged Buffy. Have Buffy take over the role of the Watcher and have, her little army of slayers come out. And the makeup effects that they were going to use for the vampires in this pilot that we haven't seen yet are fantastic. Like, redesign them and they're like all scary now and everything, which, I thought they were scary before, but now thanks to Angel and Spike, now they're just kind of like, they go all vampire face and you're just like, oh, they're just a vampire now. And now, you see the concept art and you're just kind of like, ooh, no, get that away from my neck. I don't like it.
Yeah. So the rug was pulled. Go ahead. Your show.
No, I was also going to say this 3rd season is also where this show is definitely firing on all cylinders. Because I was looking at what came before this one, and we had The Wish before this one, where Cordelia accidentally wishes it to where Buffy never came to Sunnydale, and there's so many rug pulls in that episode. I think chief among them is whenever Cordelia freaking dies, and she's the only one who knows they're in an alternate dimension. I just love that episode. Yeah.
The rug was pulled from under our feet with the revitalization of this series coming back one last time. And I feel that when you have a show that was successful and had 144 episodes, do you feel like it would be difficult to have a new story?
I think that as long as you have a story that you have confidence in, and it is a story that can justify its own existence, I think you can do anything. I recently watched the new Malcolm in the Middle, Life is Unfair today.
How is that?
I was a huge fan of Malcolm in the Middle. Turned it on, and it just feels like, yeah, we just took a 20-year hiatus, but we're back. And I don't know. It just seemed like the show was just back, and I'm just like, yeah, I like this. I like that they've just done a time jump, and now everybody's just being their old weird self again. That's a comfort. I loved it. I thought it was great.
How's Walter White?
He's undercover as in this family in the no last name family. Yes.
Yeah. He's what was it? In the
I can't remember the dad's name. I don't
remember his dad's name. The dad's name either. But is he in the witness protection program in this? That's what it is.
No, he's just good old dad again. That's it.
Oh wow.
No, you know that Breaking Bad was all a dream, right?
Oh, was it? It was.
Yeah. Have you've seen the alternate ending to Breaking Bad where
no, I haven't.
He wakes up in bed with Jane. Oh my gosh, I've forgotten her name too. My brain is not braining today. He wakes up in bed with Malcolm's mom, and he's like, I had the worst dream that there was this guy, and he kept saying, bitch this and bitch that, and he was a meth dealer. It's like, go to bed, Hal. His name was Hal. Go to bed, Hal.
Yeah.
It's on YouTube. It's funny.
Oh, I gotta check that out. Holly Mack says, and the first appearance of Anya in The Wish.
Yes. Anya was great. I loved Anya. I will never forgive the show for what they senselessly did to Anya in the last episode.
Ooh.
Which I'm just like, yeah, the stakes have to be high. We have to kill somebody, but why that way? Oh, it's just disrespectful.
Look at the X-Files and the 2-season reboot they had. Oh yes.
Yeah,
there's another one coming out. My screen is so large. I don't have my glasses, so the screen is so large. I'm like having to like manipulate the things I can see. I need glasses, folks.
I
Let them not work.
I was a big fan of the X-Files, but I have to admit I gave up on it at the end because it got so mired in its own mythology that to
The
me it
remake
just
or the
became
original?
the original, because it got so, and of course whenever Duchovny left, it was just like,
Yeah,
you know,
it's tough.
what's even the point anymore? And
But that
I
was Robert
watched,
Patrick.
yeah, but anyway,
He's
what's
good.
the point anymore? And
Oh,
I no disrespect to Robert Patrick, but
he's good.
whenever one half of an iconic TV duo
Yeah,
decides not to come back, just forget it.
yeah,
It's
it's
done.
tough.
But I watched that last episode where, you know, Mulder came back, and I'm just like, oh wow, this is terrible. And then the movie came out. I Want to Believe came out. And so I went to the theater and I sat there and I watched it and I'm like, wow, this is awful. And
Which
then
one?
the revival came out.
Oh,
And they shook things up to
yeah, it was
where I
pretty cool.
watched that and I thought, wow, this is putrid.
Oh, wow. You didn't like it? I thought it was all
I
right in the
didn't.
beginning.
I did not like it.
Wow.
I did watch the last episode and I'm like, that was super anticlimactic. It's like, hi, I'm the cancer guy. I've been the bad guy for 20 years. Oh, I'm dead.
Good night.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm Mitch
oh,
Pileggi, and I'm Skinner, and I'm dead too.
oh, yeah, everybody gets waxed in
Yeah,
this
it's
one.
just like, yeah.
Can you
I'm
read this?
Monica Reyes, and my head just got blown off. Which I gotta admit, I kind of clapped during that part. I'm just like,
Oh.
I hate you.
All right. We have a Aussie sighting. Our good buddy VHS
There
Jace.
he is. I'm here to poop on everyone's parade. Hello.
Yeah. So we've got. Can you see well enough to read his comment, or you want me to read it and then you reread it? And
Gripey. I disagree with everything you just said. And now here's something inflammatory to make you angry.
All right. I guess you can't read it. So it says, "Great
can't
show,
read it,
guys." Okay, great show, guys. Buffy rocks, and it's a good thing that the reboot was canceled.
I honestly, I understand that point of view as well. I
wow.
do. I'm a Futurama fan, and part of me is kind of wishing that it had never been brought back for the third
Oh,
time because
wow.
it's really bad now.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, so I get it. I get it. It's like, what if we bring back Buffy and it sucks? But what if we bring it back and it doesn't?
I mean, they're bringing back Firefly.
Yeah. What if that sucks?
Well, it's a
But what if
cartoon.
it doesn't?
Yeah, it takes it kind of low.
Yeah. Nobody remembers Firefly. It's fine.
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking forward to that. But what I will say, and I hope one of our patrons looking at you, the mysterious chirp, Holly Adams, puts us onto the new mall show, because that is fantastic. And I just heard a little tidbit about that blew my mind. When you hear the lightsaber of Darth Maul whooshing around, it's actually Sam Witwer going screaming, and they took his strings and put it into the
just wah 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 wah.
It's really cool. I'm like, you know.
I would want mine to make like a squeaky sound. I think that's gonna be my
ringtone. I don't know.
I want mine to make a squeaky sound like a dog toy. You know, just I want my lightsaber to be pink.
Was
like,
there ever a pink lightsaber? Wait, VHS Jace, are you still with us?
There's got to be a pink lightsaber.
Was there a pink lightsaber, bud?
There's got to be.
Right now, the only thing he says
Hold on,
is,
here we go. I'm gonna Google it. Is there a pink lightsaber? Okay, you have to be 18 years old to enter.
Oh
this
no!
Website. Okay, yes.
No.
Pink or magenta lightsabers exist in the Star Wars universe, primarily in the Legends continuity and video game customization options. While rare, they are used by specific characters and are often created using unique crystals representing a balance between the light and dark sides. Wow. Okay, so like I've got a little bit of the dark side. I've got a little bit of the light side. Smash them together. Oh my gosh, it's the pink lightsaber.
We're ready to fight evil and good. Yay! There was a lavender one, Mace Windu. Yes, I love the purple lightsaber.
That was a condition. Samuel L. Jackson said he wanted a purple lightsaber. And by God, when Samuel L. Jackson demands a purple lightsaber, you give him a purple lightsaber. What 3 letters were emblazoned on the handle of Samuel L. Jackson's lightsaber?
Mother effer. No, what?
Yeah, BMF was emblazoned on the handle of his lightsaber, was never seen on screen, but it was there. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
See, that would be me. If I had my own lightsaber, it wouldn't be me screaming. It would be me making that noise when I stand up. That
and then you're gonna get the knee cricks, like
the little knee crackles whenever you get that little, maybe that's my knees.
Yeah. Big fan of Mace Windu. I used to have a 13-inch statue with the purple lightsaber. It was right after he cut off somebody's head. I ended up selling it for $100.
Wow.
Couldn't believe that. Yeah, I made some good money off of that. And it wasn't an official one. It was like somebody made it.
See, I don't know if I would want a relative. I don't know if I'd want a sizable statue of Samuel L. Jackson, because I know I'd walk through my living room at night and see him in the corner. And what? I mean, no.
I mean, Samuel Jackson's a lot of fun.
Samuel L. Jackson is one of my favorite actors. It's mostly because of the mythos he's created about himself, but he's also a damn fine actor.
He is. He really is. He really is. So, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Zeppo. Now, I was wondering about the term Zeppo. I thought it was going to be about the lighter.
No, it's a term. The Marx Brothers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I didn't catch that until I watched this. So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I learned something. I done learned something. Love that.
All right. Learning something is good.
Learning something's very good.
Yes.
And what was the other thing that I was like, what's in your wallet? That's a good one. Samuel Jackson did Capital One commercials.
Oh, that's right. That's right. What's in your wallet, motherfucker?
Yeah. I was waiting.
See, that would be the thing. If I ever saw Samuel L. Jackson anywhere, I would not ask for his autograph. I would get out my phone, I'd start recording, and I would say, would you please call me an MF? Please. That's all I want. Just call me an MF.
That would be.
You can even call me a honky MF if you want. That'd be amazing. I will treasure this video always.
So, if you were to put Samuel Jackson in Star Trek, where would you put him?
Admiral.
Mother effer?
Yes, Admiral Mother effer. No, okay. Here's what I would do. I know he's too tall, but I think he would make an amazing Ferengi. And now, hear me out.
Okay.
Hear me out.
This is going to be exciting.
Yeah. Hear me out. Just imagine Samuel L. Jackson at his most unhinged, screaming, but in Ferengi ears. All right. Does the Grand Nagus look like a bitch to you?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Something like that would be amazing. But we could also, I think he could play anything. He could play a Klingon. Samuel L. Jackson would be an amazing Klingon.
Yeah. I can see it. And then
I think it would have been really funny if he was Jaden's dad.
Oh, wow.
I just think that'd be funny. It's like, my
you
father
dishonor
was
our house, mother effer. Or one of his dads, his uncle dad.
You ain't getting this, Bo. You ain't ready.
Yeah. Faded Negative says, I was able to tear myself away from the wife. Oh, nice.
Let's see. I could also see him playing a really devious Romulan.
Oh,
I think he'd be a good Romulan. Okay, Samuel L. Jackson can do whatever Samuel L. Jackson wants to Samuel L. Jackson on Star Trek.
Yeah.
That's it.
How old is Samuel Jackson? I think he's up.
He's ageless. Samuel L. Jackson is ageless. I think he's 60 something. I don't know. Let me see.
I want to say he's mid 70s because he's black.
No.
He's almost 80. He's 77.
How old is Samuel L. Jackson?
He's 77. I just Googled it.
Oh, I did. 7 years old. Oh, he's 77.
Oh, hello. I just said that.
My gosh, look at that. Black really does not crack. Look at that.
I told you. That's why I said he's got to be up there because he looks younger than he is. Yeah.
Wow. I can't believe he's almost 80. That's crazy.
Yeah. I could definitely see him as one, especially with some hardcore wheeling and dealing.
Yeah. Yeah. I think he'd be amazing.
Oh, he'd be Section 31.
No, he wouldn't have anything to do with that.
No, not that movie. I'm just saying.
Yeah, he would read the script and he'd go, no. And he'd throw it down and walk away. Jamie Lee Curtis, I ain't doing this.
I like this one. Or he could be 77. They get it. They get us. Welcome to the Captain's Quadrant. Attack 9024. Holly Mack says, head of the Federation, and then telling other delegations to mind their business or they made a just stupid decision. That was the dumbest thing I ever heard.
Ensign Crusher, set a course. What? What ain't no planet I ever heard of?
I like that too. There's a lot of good clips in this episode today. I love it.
Yeah.
I
just adore Samuel L. Jackson. I adore that man so much.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. So what was this show about anyway? Samuel L. Jackson? Okay.
So Nicholas Brennan cried when he read the script because he was so delighted with it as its meaning for his character. Some Diginos. I'm going to share.
I believe it. I believe it. This is a big Xander episode. It's actually, in my opinion, the best Xander episode.
There you go. The goof in this episode, around 41 minutes, the timer on the bomb says 12 as it ticks down to 7. 7 audio ticks later, it just says 3 seconds are left.
Well,
the math wasn't math.
Edited for time.
Yeah. Quotes Buffy Summers. What should we do with the trio over here? Should we burn them? Willow Rosenberg. I brought marshmallows. Willow says, occasionally I'm callous and strange. Yeah, that is pretty fun.
Allison Hannigan is so friggin' cute.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, she is so cute.
Very much so. Very much. I ended up doing a deep dive into seeing what she's doing lately. It's like I noticed she hasn't really done much. Because I know she was in How I Met Your Mother for a number of years and did a couple of the American Pie reboots that but I was like, what is she doing? So she was in American Dad for a while, which I didn't know. She did 3 episodes of that.
I didn't know that either.
She did a TV movie called Office Race. And most recently, she's in Solo Mio.
I have no idea what that is.
It's a Kevin James movie where I thought it was.
Oh, that's why I don't know what it is.
Who's the actor that the Spanish actor Seguro? I thought it was a Tom Segura movie, and then I looked. I was like, no, wait a minute, that's Kevin James. So Kevin James has went on the Wegovy world as much as myself. And he lost a lot of weight. It's going to be he and her, as well as Kim Kodas, Nicole Drumandu, and seems like a really fun movie, I suppose. It's a man who is left in Rome after a wedding disaster. The stranded groom finds his ruined honeymoon treasured by the determined, logical, shadow good drivers, proving sometime heartbreak is only the beginning. Yeah, Kevin James, whole new look for Kevin James. Were you not thrilled at that? I guess that's why I didn't.
I'm sorry. What? I went into a coma. What were you saying?
Faded Negative says, with just this discussion, I could see somehow reviving Star Trek is an unprecedented way. Yes.
We had Quentin Tarantino ready to make a Star Trek movie and Paramount wouldn't do it.
I mean, I feel like
we could have had it by now.
I feel like we kind of got some of it because we did see Holly Hunter's feet a lot in Starfleet Academy. That's right up his alley.
Maybe that will get Quentin Tarantino interested in Star Trek again.
Maybe. Faded Negative says, I can say I would really like to see how some of the story directions would unfold, though. And other news today regarding Star Trek, the IMDb page for Star Trek United launched. And that is supposed to be the I'm going to share that in a second as soon as it loads. That is supposed to be the amazing I don't want to say love child, but idea of Scott Bakula returning. Because this project is categorized as in development, the data is only available on IMDb Pro. And yes, Joe Dove did not buy IMDb Pro, but yeah, this is what's been going in the burning pits. There's a lot of rumors and speculations all over the place regarding this fray into new Trekdom, since the whole world is apparently going to get rebooted. Holly Mack, they actually did SLJ's lightsaber at his request. Yes, Samuel Jackson did get the lightsaber.
I'm going to go off on a bit of a commentary on Star Trek United.
Okay, he's 77, by the way.
I don't believe it.
I don't. I said it was a rumor.
Yeah,
I know.
I don't believe it.
You don't believe it's happening at all?
I don't believe it's going to happen like that. I really don't.
Now, this is the idea of like Star Trek, it's like a Picard, but for Captain Archer, since he didn't properly get an ending.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm highly skeptical. I'm not saying I wouldn't watch it. I would. I would love to see a Picard-like series about Captain Archer. I think that would be great. I would also like to see a Captain Picard series about Captain Janeway.
Yes.
But I don't think that's happening either, even though it breaks my heart to say that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Paramount seems allergic to good ideas right now, and I just don't think that they're going to do anything. I don't know. Maybe this whole thing with Starfleet Academy is going to say, hey, you know what? Maybe we should see what the fans actually want.
Yeah.
And maybe they'll listen, but I don't trust them. I just don't. I don't
Well, I
trust
mean,
them.
there is new leadership. Our friend Sean Farrick interviewed Tim Russ this week, and Tim Russ was saying that he thinks that because of the purge of DEI in the new leadership of Paramount, that's why he believes that the Starfleet Academy was canceled prematurely. And I'm not sure about that. I'm not involved in any of the decisions.
I think it was a combination of bad ratings and an out of control budget, personally.
Yeah.
Because I honestly I had issues with the show, but I don't think it's anywhere near as bad as the toxic loudmouths are saying it is.
Correct.
But yeah, I think it was just the budget was out of control, and it was a show nobody wanted. Nobody really asked for. I watched it anyway, but I didn't ask for it. I wasn't going, ooh, Starfleet Academy! I can't wait to see what's going to go on that campus. Woohoo! No, I'm just sitting there wondering, where's Legacy?
Yeah, everybody else.
Where's that show?
Holly, excuse me, Karen McLeod. By the way, did you get your clock? You were one of the early people that I shipped out to. I figured I'd give them the person that won at the end and the one at the beginning, ship them out at the same time. Then it seems like, oh, everybody else just anyway. In other news too, Hallmark ornament preview: Cerritos, Enterprise G, Picard, Nurse Chapel, Galileo shuttlecraft. Okay, so I have the Enterprise G behind me, right here. Can you see it? There's the Enterprise G. So this is from Hallmark. So that already exists, unless they got one that lights up, because that would be nice. This one don't light up. It just looks pretty. Yeah, it's very pretty looking.
I know the Enterprise G is supposed to be die cast or metal or something.
So here it is. I didn't know.
I know people complain about that ship. I really like it.
Who complained about this ship? This ship is awesome.
Lots of people complain about it because that's what Star Trek fans do. They just complain and whine and gripe and complain.
I love
until it's off the air, and then they say, "Oh, it was so underrated."
No,
I love it. I think it's great.
So that's the. Oh, you know why? It's because it says NCC 80102A.
Yeah, that's the Titan.
Oh, so were they just going to re-release this and be like,
that's going to be the Enterprise G. Yeah,
nice, smart move.
And I have the Galileo shuttlecraft, but I have the one from 1992 where you press the button and it goes shuttlecraft to Enterprise, Spock here. Happy holidays, live long and prosper. I have that one because it got dirty one time, like something spilled on it, and I went to go wash it off, and one of the side things that said 1701 like came off with it, and I was like, no. I actually had a friend give me the first Hallmark ornament, the original Enterprise. It's sitting over there on my shelf right there. I was super surprised. Gave it to me for my birthday.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know, I've got
it says 25th anniversary on it, and I'm just like, I'm old.
I got a birthday present from a good buddy of mine who gave me Odo, one of my favorite characters from Deep Space Nine.
Wow, what a cheapskate.
No, this made me very happy. I love Odo. Quark comes with the bucket.
Yeah,
he can go back into his.
Got his latrine with him and everything.
His latrine, yes.
Quark.
I'll have to snag one or two for the tree this year. 100%. Should arrive tomorrow. Great. So that means our friend Liz is getting her Black Panther, because we did a whole bunch in honor of this long-running wormholes that we're going to be doing. I gave out a whole bunch of non-Star Trek stuff to kind of bridge the gap, if you will. So that was the whole point. That's what it was. Yeah. Good. Let's see. The legendary chamber pot to go back into the liquid state. That's right.
That happens after Taco Bell.
Everybody turns into a liquid state out to Taco
Yeah.
Bell, that's for sure.
And we all go, Quark!
Right.
Okay, seriously, there
Mhm.
has to be a deleted scene somewhere where somebody's explaining to Odo after he was turned into a solid how to go to the bathroom.
Oh.
So what do I do? Well, you just sit there. Okay, now what? Well, you have to take your pants off. Why? Quark, what are you trying to pull? No,
Oh,
really. Take your pants off. I don't trust you. Get Cisco in here. I'm not coming in there.
Constable, I'm not coming in there. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. We've got some exciting news coming out. Be sure to follow us on all our socials to get that news. I can't really release any of it, but you've got some stuff to plug that looks really cool. I'm going through all the notes, but there's supposed to be a QR code somewhere.
I don't know where your QR code is, but while you're looking at it, I'll plug my stuff. Of
Yeah,
course,
plug your stuff.
Of course, go over to the Jason
Oh,
Roy Gaston channel where you
see.
can watch this must-see video that tells the truth about conspiracy culture. It's for idiots,
Mhm.
and I make no apologies for it. Also, there's a video on there by our good friend VHS Jason on why he would never want to live in the 32nd century. And he makes some very good points. And of course, we are trying to support our friend VHSJ. So please head
Yes.
over to GoFundMe. Our friend just has to squeeze through another couple of weeks. So any help that you can give would be appreciated. Guys, look at that face. In the arms of an angel.
Just think of him as a poor dog that got thrown out in
No,
the street.
just think of him in a cage looking at you going, I'm so sad. I'm not even going to call you the C word. Just send me some money, please. No, he's a terrific human being.
He really is.
He is
He really is.
one of the most talented producers I've ever worked with.
Yes.
And he just needs an extra kick in the pants to get him over the finish line. So if you could slip him like $10, it translates into like $450 over there.
Yeah,
So
it's amazing.
they got a weird society. I don't know what
Yeah.
it is. Next week on my channel, you're gonna find out why Link is not the hero of The Legend of Zelda.
Wow. I like that journey. Yeah, that's fun.
And you're gonna travel with me to one more location because I'm gonna go watch The Wizard of Oz at the Sphere.
Why is George Takei there?
Because it's drones and apples and tornadoes. Oh my.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I thought it was a pretty good joke personally.
No, I just couldn't see it because it was small, so
Yeah.
that's why. Yeah.
Don't call me tiny.
I just realized what I said. If you enjoyed this episode of Wormholes, we have several other episodes of Wormholes available, some selected by our patrons, like Holly Mack has chosen, including Played Against Seymour, which was chosen by Joseph Burrito.
Feed me, Seymour. Feed me all night long.
And of course, our episode of over on the 2B Scene Network. That's the number 2, BESCENE. You can go check 2B Scene. That's my longest running channel that was a smorgasbord of variety. We have a show called This Dungeon where we're shedding light on ghosts. And we're going to jump into the latest episode this weekend. So be sure to go over there, subscribe. There's also channel membership available, just FYI. And yeah, there's a lot of fun there going on. We've got a lot of interviews. We interviewed Joe Pingway from the amazing Section 31 movie. So if you wanted to get more into that, and something that you were sick that week, he actually was wondering, is he okay? I was like, yeah, he's okay. But yeah, it was a great guy.
I think that was the week that I actually got the flu so bad that I was like down for an entire week.
Yeah, that was a rough one.
They'd call me and say, hey, how are you doing, buddy? I'm just like, kill me. I am not going to make it.
But Joe Pingway is a fantastic human being, and he is a lot of fun to chat with. You can
he was a highlight in that movie, I will say.
He was.
I know the bar was not super high, but I really did like him.
He was a lot of fun, and he's a great guy. He's got some other stuff that's coming out, and he attended his first convention. We hope he had a great time doing that, and he got to meet Damon J, of course. So
of course.
Of course. And of course, this year, I will be returning to Trek Long Island. Look at your long flowing locks.
I miss those. Oh my
I'm
gosh.
sure you
I
do.
was so hot with those things. I look like Charlie Manson.
Oh, Yeah, you kind of
did. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, you can check me out over at
I'm not gonna be there. I'm sorry.
yeah, over at Trek Long Island 4. We're back for more in Risa and 4, yeah. And we're gonna be doing
5, that's 4.
okay. I'll be doing stupid Star Trek questions again with some really interesting takes that were given to me by VHSJ. So very excited for that. And thank you very much, our good friend. So yeah, check out all those. And of course, this one isn't mine, but I'm going to plug it every time I see it because I really like the cover. And that is your book.
Yes.
Go out and get Jason Roy Gaston's book.
Yes. You got it. Go get it at my website. Yes. It's the good book. I like it. I'm very proud of it.
And of course, we have one more thing that we have to discuss on the channel, talking about plugs. We have our very important and very fun new blog on our website, captainsquadrant.com, as well as an audio series because she was really willing to do so, and that is Katala Barrett. Yes, you can catch out Kapla, our interview with the Klingon, one planet, one ship, one food, also known as like Steel, Fire, and Blood. That's the other title for it. So that's the Klingon title, which kind of sounds cooler if you ask me. So that's available now on Spotify. You can go and check that out, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Or if you want to become a patron, which we hope you do, you will use that QR code right above Jason Roy Gaston's head there. Scan that, become a patron. You get a very interesting fray into a discussion about Klingon culture and the zeitgeist of those planets that they kind of rule over. Lots of fun there. Join the journey in the Patreon. It's so much fun and it's going to be a blast. So I appreciate all of you. And then we've got some comments. We've got LOL. Yes. Lol. That's what she said.
Giggity.
Giggity. That is a great plot hole that they never addressed. That's what she said. Okay. That makes sense now. About the Vegas Sphere Wizard of Oz. Spoiler alert, they started hitting Jason with copyright stuff.
They did.
They did? Oh wow.
They did. They like I would upload the video like, no, the Sphere says that you can't do this.
Really?
And so so I just like had to like doubly edit the video. I think I had to edit it like 4 times before they were like, okay, it's acceptable now. But yeah, because the biggest threat to a $1.5 billion evil orb in the middle of Las Vegas is some guy with a YouTube channel who has criticism.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah. And I was just like, I loved this show. It was fun. It was great. It was wonderful. But and the Sphere went.
No. You praise us or you get blocked.
Yeah.
Oh boy. You definitely don't want to miss it. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna see that. Faded Negative says, I'm trying to get the wife to go with me this year to Trek on Long Island. It is a work in progress. That'll be cool. I'd love to meet the missus. I will be there. Teddy's handler will be there. There's
will
a possibility.
Teddy be there?
Teddy will be there for sure.
I'm not coming then.
Well, you weren't anyway.
He knows what he did.
He gently escorted you and VHSJ back to your beds, your dwellings for the evening.
He clamped his teeth onto my surprisingly firm snack shelf.
I wish I would have taken pictures of that because with him jumping up,
he's just
jumping
like,
up.
Hey, watch it.
Jason's like 6'2", I think, right? 6'2", 6'3", something like that.
6'2", yes, I'm 6'2".
And Teddy's like 11 inches, if that, and it's just this little like,
That dog can jump though.
He can. He really can. Yeah.
And he knows to approach me from the back because if he approached me from the front, he would learn how to fly. He would have intercepted Artemis on the way down.
They both made it. Teddy's back.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, lots of fun going on in the ether of the Captain's Quadrant. Go check out the Jason Roy Gaston channel. Go check out To Be Seen. Again, the number 2 BESCNE. It's a lot of fun if you like and enjoy the show Ghost. We had Ed on with us, as a matter of fact.
Oh, yes.
A couple episodes ago.
Great.
Ed is fantastic. That's the amazing.
He's got a great podcast called Boosting the Signal that you should check out.
Yes, because I'm actually coming up on that pretty soon.
Well, it was a good podcast. Now it's just
originally was supposed to be you, but I don't know. Something happened.
I forgot.
Yeah. I don't
forgot.
forget. That's what you want to bring one of us.
I still feel horrible because like an hour afterwards I wrote him. I'm like, Ed, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I suck. He's like, yes, you do. And that was that's the last
I swooped in. I helped him out. So I'm so glad to be on there. I'm also on Truck Recommendations and the Brian Donahue podcast. No relation to Phil. But I'm out there. I'm out there trying to spread the name. Spread the seed of the Captain's Quadrant. Yes.
Ew.
What?
Ew.
Friends, it has been a wondrous time.
Ew.
What?
Ugh.
What?
Ugh.
What happened? All right, take us out.
Thank you for watching Wormholes. I'm sorry. I have to go get a Q-tip, dip it in alcohol, and scrub that image out of my brain. Please join us next time. What are we doing next?
It's a secret. We're going to post it on social media.
It's a secret. We're going to post it on social media.
Yeah, we're going to release it next week. You're going to see. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Next show, 100% bottomless.
What do you think this one?
Right now, we're only 50% bottomless.
I'm glad to see that Jason made an appearance tonight. Yes.
All right, anyway,
everybody.
This has been Wormholes. That's Joe. I'm Jason, and see you next time.
Bye.